It's not for normal SNES. It's for Switch stuff because the newest firmware you can Bluetooth sync it to your Switch, and for Celeste stuff. So I'm excited. It looks really pretty. Hold on, let me hit you guys up with a quick picture because I don't want to go get it right now. Copy image address. Easy peasy. Okay. Alright, let's start this bad boy up.
Andy Wendy out of me?
Bombs.
No F you buddy. Andy Smug.
Yeah. Omega Mer with the 6 months in a row. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate the team support. Hope you're doing well. Sky Gears, I play on an actual Super Nintendo console. I play on the SNES Mini, which is not the SNES Mini Classic. It's the SNES Mini, which is like a later edition original Super Nintendo. Two get confused a lot for whatever reason. Yo, Addition with the 5 months in a row. Thank you very much, Addition. I appreciate the team support a lot. Hope you're doing well. We got a Meyer key. Little SNES. Well, it's annoying because they like the NES wasn't the NES Mini Classic. It was just the NES Classic. So I don't know why they didn't just name it the SNES Classic. They named it the SNES Mini Classic. So now everyone gets confused when I say I'm playing on a SNES Mini because of stupid SNES Mini Classic. Yo, Pod Small Key, hell yeah. Because F me, please. Anyways, hope all of you guys are having a good Thursday. It's almost Friday. Almost the weekend. I do not. This is it's S-Video modded. So the SNES Mini doesn't natively output S-Video like the original SNES does. I don't know why Nintendo fucking changed it, but you need to mod a SNES Mini to output S-Video, as it only natively outputs composite. But this is just S-Video feed. Swamp Palace Small Key. Blue Mail. Blue Cane. So Swamp Small Blue Cane. And Turtle Rock Small. Cool. Lots of good small keys already. It's a link to the pug. Oh, nice, Zodiac. What kind of pizza am I getting tomorrow? Good question. Last time I went to Tennessee, we had some really good pizza. I'm going to Tennessee tomorrow, with Kelsey. We're gonna go visit, Jordan, Indiana, and Zosty, and some West, and then Bolshar, one of his friends, are gonna be there. So it's gonna be bumping. Hammer and lamp. Okay. Yeah, the Jordan from Indiana. Of course, me. Of course. Iron map. Good thing, Troop. Thanks for the good luck, bud. How are you doing, dude? Alright, so no bottle, not enough money, and... not many bombs. I do have a weapon already, which is good. Although I only have 3 hearts with blue mail, so the Moldorms will still be a little finicky. But that's okay. I just have to remember to buy the merchant item on my next trip. There's a compass. Baby. Oh my god! T Fender 027 with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support, bud. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes, dude. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the maps tell you whether it's a crystal or a pendant on the map. The compasses give you a chest counter in the dungeon, so like if I get the eastern compass, I'll go in there for the first time and it'll say like 0 out of like 6 or 7 or whatever. So you can keep track of how many items you've checked in that dungeon, which like is helpful to start out. Like when you do easy mode seeds, that chest counter is always there. But it doesn't really help too much for me, so I won't go out of my way to get a compass if I see it in an overworld spot or something like that. Difference between red, green, or green, blue, and red mail, in that order. Green is the weakest. Yo, hell yeah. Rolling in bombs. I want this money. Green is the weakest, then blue, then red. Every time you get a new mail upgrade, it generally halves the damage that you take from enemies. It's not 100% consistent across everything. And some enemies or some things that damage you always do a consistent amount of damage no matter what tunic you have on. So yeah, the rules for the tunic aren't widespread across the board. Yo, what's up, Regs? Don't you do it, crab. Okay. I mean, the compass is nice to have if you're starting out, but if you already know, like if you're good at keeping track of how many locations you've opened already and how many chests there are in general in areas, it's not super useful. Map, on the other hand, is very, very useful. So it gives you information that you need. Skullwood small. Alright, so we got a bunch of small keys for pretty much everywhere so far. Do I do escape first, or do I go to Eastern and Sahashala? Let's go to Eastern and Sahashala first. I'm a big fan of the early Eastern play. And Keysanities. Especially with the lamp. If I had a Hyrule Castle key already, I would go to Escape first, because I'd be able to full clear it. Myers the green pendant. Glove and Quake. Okay. Hera is another pendant. So, alright, we only need to know one more pendant before I know all the crystals I need, so that's good. What item would I say is the most game-breaking? Early on, probably the flute. The flute is real big in terms of making the early game just go faster. Flute also gives you access to Death Mountain without glove or lamp, which can be pretty big. And honestly, like, if you want a seed to be fast, you pretty much want Dark World access items as late as possible. Like, in a normal seed at least. In an in a Keysanity seed, you're most likely gonna have to check a lot of stuff in the Dark World anyways, because there's so many more required items. But in a regular open seed, you want like Moon Pearl as late as possible. Because the more stuff you're forced to check early, like, the more progression items you'll get. So you can kind of just focus on doing crystals and checking stuff in the Dark World for the things you need left, rather than, like, having to check everything in the Dark World. Like my 103.58 that I got another Skullwood ski, right? Yeah, I think so. My 103.58 that I got, Moon Pearl was my go mode item, I'm pretty sure. So that means like every progression item was in the Light World, or like very, very restricted places in the Dark World because of that. Yo, GT Big Key, hell yeah, hell yeah. What's up, Neo? How you doing, dude? But in Keysanity, honestly, like, you're gonna have to check a lot of stuff anyways, so just, like, movement options, like boots, flute, are all very, very good, just because you can do things more efficiently. What's up, Fantalis? How you doing? Okay. I'll take that, though. We got a glove, we got Quake, we got GT Big Key. I'm 100% okay with that early dip. Oh yeah, you're turning race later? Good luck, dude. Who are you racing against? Got a cape. So that's actually pretty good. So me going to Eastern first got me gloves, which got me the cape, which means that I can work in some death warps in here to make sure I check the castle tower chest, the back of escape chest, which I'm actually gonna do first, or the sewer chest, and then the Zelda cell stuff. So this routing actually ended up paying off. What's up, USK? Oh, nice, Fantalis. Good luck. Good luck. It's really interesting to, like, see people in the Keysanity tournament that, like, are frequent viewers of mine. Like, I recognize John from my chat, but I don't know how good he is. It's just neat. So, on our way to Zelda Cell, hopefully I can keep the green guard alive so that I can quickly death warp. If I can't keep the green guard alive and he ends up getting too much in my ass, I'll end up just saving quitting and saving Castle Tower for later once I get the once I get a castle tower key. Oops. I don't want to... Hopefully I don't get another heart piece. I think that's 3. Am I going to sell Pug coffee mugs? I already do. I already do. If you click on that Designed by a Human link, there is a nice... the Pug logo that you see under my webcam on a coffee mug. What's up, miso soup? How you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so last chest in here. Alright, Green Guard is being nice, so I can let him kill me after I kill this guy.
Work sucks. Keysanity is silly. But Andy's cool and text-to-speech is dope and Mozart side-eye.
Yo, Emo, thanks to the 420 biddies. I appreciate it a lot. Work sucks, Keysanity is silly. It's agreed. Now, I felt bad for your loss, Emo, but I'm also kind of happy because that means that Ivan won, and I would love to put my good friend Ivan in the dumpster in round 3. So, I apologize for your loss, but hopefully I'll get to put Ivan in the dumpster for you next week. Help! Okay. Another pot small key. That's real good. Alright, so at this point, I guess I'm gonna go Dead Mountain. Yeah, I heard you ran out of magic in phase 4. This is a swordless Keysanity? No, I have a sword. I just, like, the hammer is so much stronger than the fighter sword that it's probably better for me to just try and use the fighter sword there. Since I'm walking up here, I'm gonna check Lumberjack. What's up, Futon? How you doing, dude? Heart piece, nice. I've been really lucky with Aghanim.
Holly, holly, get dollar.
Yo, miso soup, thanks for the 100 biddies. Holla, holla, holla. It's pretty neat that you were talking to your supervisor about this game. Yo, what's up, Spike? Yo, Spike, you never donned in the race last night. I don't know if you ended up finishing or not, because I went to sleep. But you never donned in the race last night. And the race is still going at a strong, like, 16 hours. Might have been an issue with your internet going out at that one point. Whoops. You should go in there and dot forfeit so you don't get DQ'd. They already tried to DQ you, but it didn't work. Yeah, you should try to put a hot dot forfeit in there. keep that DQ number 0, maybe. I don't know if you've been DQ'd before or not. Bombs. Okay, so at this point I don't really have that many options open to me. I have Zora open to me. I have Agana open to me. I have the merchant that I didn't have enough money to buy open to me. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Oh, nice miso. Eh. Eh. To get the cloak earlier than intended. Quitter, boys! Hell yeah. Yeah, you don't really need the... You don't really need the ocarina for that, but... it helps, I suppose. Okay, so now we can go to Lost Woods, or not Lost Woods, we can go to... Kakariko, we can check out the merchant item, and then we can do powder. Yeah, thanks, Vizitalo. I don't have any Dark World access at the moment because of no Moon Pearl. The two locations that I can get into the Dark World from currently, I need to be able to do things after the portal to get out of a little encased square. Just for fun, Futon. That's a hot green rupee. I could have gone my entire life without making that deal. Okay. So at this point, it's just this or Zora. And Zora's kind of shitty because I don't have flippers. I could check Hobo, but I wouldn't be able to check Waterfall Fairy. Or...
Sup?
Yo, Lambymeister. What's up? Thanks for the 6 months of Twitch Prime in a row. I appreciate it a lot, dude. Hope you're doing well. So now the question is... should I even bother fake flippering and doing Hobo, or should I just go to Zora? That's a pretty long... I didn't mean to fall in here! Be my Houlihan, rats. Alright. That was good. I hope you're doing well, Lambymeister. The master of hover on Twitch. Yo, that's me! That's me! Sequence breaking isn't too tricky. You just have to be able to, like, if you end up sequence breaking something, you have to be wary of you playing under the sequence break. Be my Houlihan. Oh, nice, Lamby. Let's see, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh, we're gonna fake flipper. What's up, Sarah? The one thing this could save me from is, like, Zora giving me flippers, and then Hobo having the next progression item after that. Because flippers also don't really help me at the moment. except to check a couple other things, whether it's like this or Zora Ledge or something like that. It's not this though, but I will take a heart because I haven't found one yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zora has to have a progression item. The only other thing that Zora could have is like, well, no, I need 2 castle tower keys to make it the rest of the way up. So you could have the book. Doesn't necessarily have to be like Dark World access, but Zora has to have something. Either has to have progression or something that directly opens up locations for me right now. I have... Why am I doing this? I have Cape, but I don't have any Castle Tower keys, Zerathi. So I can't actually go up Aghanim's Tower. Hookshot, Mirror, Book, Moon Pearl, Boots. Yeah, so he could have given me 1 Castle Tower key, and then the other Castle Tower key could have been in Castle Tower. But if Zora had given me a Castle Tower key, I would have pretty much known that the second Castle Tower key was there, or that there was an item in the second Castle Tower chest. So that wouldn't have been a huge issue either, because I've already opened one of the Castle Tower chests. I need Moon Pearl to check Waterfall Cave without flippers.
Yo Andy. Over 2 years. Love your random run at AGDQ. BDW. Keep inviting Patty to your couch. He makes your runs hilarious to watch. Keep up the good work.
Speaking of Castle Tower, yo, Kronos with the 25 months in a row. Glad you like the GDQ run, dude. Appreciate it a lot. And 2 years is a damn long time to support me, so thank you very, very much. Patty will be forever someone that I want on my couch for any GDQ run. So Moon Pearl and what, Meyer Big? No, Skullwood's big. Alright, so I can check one more chest in Castle Tower now. Yeah, I don't need that. We got plenty of money now. Alright, let's see what's up here. Help. Help. I don't have any of the hair keys yet, but I can check the two things that are in the lobby before I go to Spiral Cave. Basically, without the mirror, like, coming back up here is such a long trek that if I don't do it now, I'll probably regret it. What's my average time? I'm pretty happy anytime I get a sub 150. Sub 2 is probably my average. The race that I did, my tournament race on Monday was a 136, I think, which is pretty good. I think that was my best Keysanity time that I've gotten so far. I can't get basement without the Hera small key, which I don't have. I'm still... Dude, if Meyer had been the last crystal in that seed, I would have gotten like a 124. Which would have freaking stupid. Oh my god! Yo, Lucian Dracor with the 13 months in a row. Thanks for subscribing for almost a year. I appreciate it a lot, dude. Hope you're doing well. Where was GT Big Key in this seed? It was in Eastern. Alright, I have my Moon Pearl now, so Dark World time. No, it's not, Chris. Don't be stupid. I run on the Baker's Dozen months calendar. What is the time my opponent? He got like a 150 something. He got a huge PB too. His race PB was like an hour and a half or something crazy like that. Maybe more. No, his race PB was like 2 hours because his prior race was a 3-0 something. Small. Small, big.
Andy Wandy on Andy thinking wow.
Meyer small, Swamp big. Yo, Mr. Carter with the 5 months in a row. Thank you very much, Carter. Appreciate it a lot. Hope your day's going well, dude. 6 and green. Yo. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so pot is 6. Thieves Town is the other one. That's good. Okay. I still need to figure out a good way to lay out my HUD. Flippers. With my input display. I don't want my input display to be too big, but I also don't like the empty space to the left and right of it. What's up, Felix? Pod small. Dude, I'm rolling in pod small keys right now. This is dope. Yeah, it's going pretty good, Felix. How about yourself, dude? I think I have to center it a little bit more, actually. Move it a little bit to the left. Blue boomerang. Rando or NMG? Or you can buy an original Nintendo RGB cable. That I do not. I don't mess with RGB stuff, so I don't know too much about it. I'm not the right person to ask for that information, unfortunately. You can get component cables if that's what you mean. I don't know if they made component cables for the SNES. The SNES, only the original SNES natively outputs RGB. The NES does not natively output RGB. Neither does the N64. I don't think. Oh yeah, SCART cables you're not going to find for cheap in America because they're only big in Europe. So... And yeah, component usually won't be blurry. But, I don't know. I don't know. Oh! Alright, one more chest to check here. No. Oh. I'm excited to learn more about the Super NT. Yeah, one of my buddies, Eggman, has one coming on Monday, I think. He's gonna give me all the hot beats. Oh god. Yeah, if it works well and it's like, you know, comparable speedrun wise. Well, speedrun wise, it's probably gonna be slower than a SNES. Because it only runs at 60 FPS, not 60.098 or whatever. I did hear that you can bump up the frame rate, but that also affects other things, which I don't know. I don't know anything about. Or about what it changes. A fraction of a frame. Yeah, stuff like that I'd like personal input from somebody. But other than that, like, I hear a lot of good things. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I can pretty much full clear, well, not full clear, I need the bow or boots to full clear pod. I don't have the Thieves Town big yet, so I can't. Can't do more than the first 4 chests in this dungeon. After this, I guess I will, barring me getting some other huge progression item, I'll probably go to Graveyard Ledge, check that out before doing other things. I'll probably do Waterfall Cave, or Waterfall Ferry. I can do Swamp in its entirety right now, actually, so I'll probably do that. Also, I have Skull Big Key, right? Yeah, I do. I did not check Skull Big Chest, so we're gonna do that too. Oops, that's fine. I'm making my way back up this way anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Also, emo, when are bit races gonna be ready? Oh god. Alright, well, that would have been bad to forget. That changes some things. When do I want them to be? Whenever. If you ever want to stress test your stuff, I'm more than willing. Why am I going back up here? Okay. So... Fuck. This is like a... I don't know how to route this situation. I want to check this because it's out of the way. But I also, with Titansmiths now, I want to do the Smith and Purple Chest shit as well. Desert Big is good. Yeah, with Titansmiths, I don't really need to route. Like, once I get boots, I don't need to route King's Tomb in the Dark World, so doing Graveyard Ledge now is the most ideal, especially because I did Big Key, but even without knowing what it had, not needing to route King's Tomb in the Dark World is a huge help to just get that out of the way so I don't forget. That way all of North Dark World is done. This will finish up all of Kakariko Light and Dark. My throat's really freaking dry. This is one of the earlier mirrors I've gotten in a Keysanity, which is also nice. Not having mirror sucks. Yeah, thanks, Felix. Yo, who wants to donate me a hot Super NT? It's like $200, right? That's not too bad if it ends up being a high quality product. Okay. So purple chest into... I don't know what I should do first, honestly. Whether I should just dive into swamp. Or if I should do Dark World Death Mountain first. The last pod small. Dude, I can easily route pod now. It's freaking nuts. 6 pod smalls in 44 minutes. Ooh, lad. Welcome back, Silent. Hope your meeting went well. Alright, so this will be 6 items plus the Turtle Rock check. I don't know anything else about Light World dungeons. Nice, Dr. S. So how you doing, Dr. S? Hope all's well. How do I get that skin? It's part of the Randomizer website. Under the ROM settings, you can change what sprite you are. There's probably like 70 different sprites now. Meyer small. Eve's big. Okay. So that's all the Meyer smalls too. So at this point I'll probably go to Thieves Town before Swamp. I don't know if Swamp is a pendant or a crystal yet, although the likelihood that it's a pendant is a 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 4 to 1, something like that. Fire Rod. Okay, so now I'm probably gonna go. The hair is small. Shit. This is really interesting. Like, I'm already up here. Like, should I just go check Hera Basement? Nah, we're out of here. Fuck it. Okay. I don't want to be here. You're right, Sarah. You're right. Super NT is a HDMI console that released like last week. So it's not quite just the Super Nintendo, but it's like it's an HDMI console that takes carts. What's the randomizer? It's an item randomizer. So the standard version, it's just all items and stuff like that are shuffled. So all chest contents are shuffled, all heart piece locations, all boss drops, all dungeon items have to remain in their dungeons, like small keys, big keys, maps, and compasses normally, but everything else is shuffled around. Even pendants and crystals, so the 7 dungeons you need to beat to get to Gan's Tower are always different. Or random, I suppose. Not necessarily always different, but in this version, this is called Keysanity, where along with the normal item shuffle, all dungeon items are also spread around. So small keys, big keys, maps, and compasses are thrown in the loop to the randomization. So you also need to find those things. Like, I needed the Thieves Town Big Key to access the back of this, and the Thieves Town Big Key was on Dark World Death Mountain, so... Oh god. So how's it going, Krilla? Yeah, if you go to the website, you can learn a lot more about the randomizer. Type in !randomizer in the chat. We'll shed some light on it, if you're curious. The general goal is to collect all 7 crystals, beat Ganon's Tower, and kill Ganon. So the things that you need to do that vary depending upon, you know, what dungeons are crystals, what dungeons you end up, you know, needing to go into to get other items to be crystals, things like that. How do you type a race car sound? That's a good question. to get a different skin. It's part of the Randomizer website. You can choose a sprite when you're making your Randomizer ROM. I don't think anything's ever going to beat a standard or an open randomizer in terms of like replayability. Keysanity is fun. It's a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Hair big, cool. But it's not. I don't think anything will ever top just a regular randomizer. What's up, Big Coconut? How you doing, dude? Ain't feels bad, Pillow. Pete's a joke. That's a little too cheesy. Yeah, all the skins are community made, so they're all pretty cool. You can check them out right there. So off to Skullwoods. I don't know anything more about this, right? Nope. So my knowledge about the crystals, or what dungeons I will end up having to beat, is very low at the moment. Although I do need the bow. And I know that Myers a pendant, so the last item that I 100% know that I need is the bow. I don't know if I need Keysanity because Turtle Rock is unknown currently. I can full clear Swamp. I'm about to beat Skullwoods. I can beat Desert. I can beat... I have the items, at least. I don't necessarily have the keys to beat all these dungeons. But I have the items to beat everything except for Eastern and Pod. And Meyer and Turtle Rock. My next race will be next week. The way the Swiss style works is you get one race a week. Once all the races are done for the week, they generate the next week's matches because Swiss format is all dependent upon record. So because I'm 2-0, I will face someone who's 2-0 next week. So you always play someone with the same record as you, for the most part. If there's an uneven amount of people... Oops. If there's an uneven amount of people, sometimes you'll get records not necessarily matching all the way through, but for the most part, you'll play someone with the same record as you every week. What? What? What?
Because there's something about you, baby, that makes me want to give it to you. I swear there's something about you, baby. Just promise me, whatever we say, or do to each other. For now we'll make a vow to just keep it in the closet, in the grill.
Yay. Yay. Alright, there's another crystal. Thank you very much, EA. I appreciate it a lot. Nice, Villas. I'm glad you're enjoying the rando. Rando's a ton of fun. Okay, so... Let's go to Swamp. So Hera only has 4 more items in it, and it's also a pendant. So thanks for the 1-bit Heath54. Appreciate it, dude. Oh god. No, I've never willingly broke or knowingly broke any controller. All the SNES classics are hackable, Neo. It's pretty simple, actually. You can use the SNES cartridges on the Super NT. That's one of the big things about it. Headset like rocks, but nice, dude. I don't know, Rocket League's never got me that mad where I need to take out my frustration on something. Alright, so things I know I still need: bow, pod, big key. That's pretty much it. You have to do the item randomization. You could just set up you could make your own seed that's just like the normal game and put a skin on that, but there's not a way to generate like the vanilla game from the website. Oh, you can keep the game not randomized? I didn't know that. Fancy. What tunic do I currently have? Blue. What's up, Chefin? How you doing? Imagine doing an NMG run in like an hour. So, what do I want to do after this? After this, I'm probably just going to go to Hera. Like, I'm just going to go into dungeons. I don't know. I don't know. The rock, big key, and the flute. Okay, so I'm going to go unlock the flute. You can check out the Mire area. Also get into desert. So that'll be the next play. I don't know what you mean, Krillo. Like, I don't play with lag. I don't understand what your question is. Enemy randomizers are pretty fun. 54. Fuck. There's gotta be a way to double hit these things, right? Or to kill two puffs at once. I just need to learn how to do this fight. The fighter sword. No. Alright, another crystal. Oh, you mean like in-game lag? I mean, there's ways to like avoid lag. How do you get a better sword? You gotta find one. Like if you're playing on an emulator that doesn't emulate the lag properly, like ZSNES, then yeah, ZSNES is banned. But pretty much anything that doesn't run as fast as console is allowed for speedruns. How does sword speed work? You have to charge your sword up, release a spin attack, and the frame after you release B, you press A. So you just kind of roll your thumb. Yeah, it'd have to be tested, Krillo. There's no way to, like, know how it runs without, like, actually doing some testing. Like going through laggy rooms and Link to the Past and seeing what happens on the Super NT. It's not super difficult, you just need to, like, get the feel for it, I guess. So, like, I hold B out and just roll my thumb from B to A. And then if you get it, you won't be able to slash your sword. It's also a Japanese 1.0 only glitch. See a big coconut. So if you're not on Japanese 1.0, it won't work. Pod big key. Red cane. Shit, wasn't low enough.
6-month Andy. Woon Andy Commandy Andy Wandy I.
Alright, so we're gonna kill the boss. Yo, Neo Viper with the 6 months in a row. Okay, input lag is different than in-game lag. Input lag is like pushing a button on the controller to how quickly it responds on the game. The big reason why people like to speedrun on consoles compared to emulators is that there's no input delay, as long as you're playing on a CRT. Or very little to no input delay. Okay, so we beat Hera. I'm gonna do Hera Basement and then go unlock the flute. Well, there's no input delay if it's just running at straight 60, but SNES consoles don't run at straight 60. They run a little bit faster. And I guess it's claiming to have like very little input delay if you run at a the SNES frame rate. But depending upon how bad it is, it's not a huge deal. Alright, see you have a little. How am I going to do a frame perfect trick with 1/4 of a frame of input delay? God.
Yo.
Yo, I ate your pie with the 46 months in a row. Thanks a lot, bud. Hope you're doing well. How did your speedrun go last night? I saw one run die at what, like Ultra Hammer clip? Or maybe it was Ultra Boots clip, I don't remember. The dumb clip with the Lactu Cloud and the stupid thing. But I didn't, I went to bed while you were practicing that clip. The SNES runs at 60.08. Bad loading zone storage, dang. The loading zone storage, you have to like, it's like a frame perfect jump, and you have to make sure that your stick is neutral when you land on the ground or something like that, right? If I remember correctly. It's pretty weird to think about, like, being a speedrun watcher. Like, I know so much random shit about random games that I don't speedrun. Glitches are fun. Got a 5-minute cutscene? Shit. That's a feels bad, man, if I've ever heard one. Yo, the book. Cool. Alright. Let's do desert real quick. Rando's going alright. The seat's actually pretty nice so far. Okay, so still don't know the rest of the crystals I need. I definitely need the bow still. Bow would also let me beat Eastern. If Colster has a small key, you need to have the Cane of Samaria. And then in the room before Colster, you just need to put a Cane of Samaria block on the switch. Ice Palace, big chest. Well, a frame... Yeah, basically. What's up, Emery? How you doing? Okay, so... Oh my god. Excuse me. Slash the right direction. I'm gonna take a look at what ice... I need to do, Checkerboard Cave after Desert, and then I can look and see if ice is a crystal or pendant or not. If it's a pendant, I know everything else that I need. If it's a crystal, I'm still kind of waiting. Shit. Yeah, thanks, Ed. I don't know if I have enough magic for this. We'll find out. Ah. This should kill it. Yeah. Alright, Desert. We got a crystal. Okay, so between Ice Palace, Turtle Rock, and Eastern, one of those is a pendant. I prefer it to be Turtle Rock. Because I can already beat Ice Palace, and I need the bow to beat Palace of Darkness anyways. So Eastern being the last crystal wouldn't really affect me too much. Ice is a crystal. Okay, so now it's between Turtle Rock and Eastern. So here's hoping. Yeah, I still need to find the bow. I don't have access to Mire yet, so I can't go in there. I'm going to Ice Palace after this. I don't really have another choice. Well, Misery Mire is a pendant. I know Hair is a pendant. I don't know the other one. I already have the Hair pendant. But between Turtle Rock and Eastern, one of them is a pendant. Yeah, I don't like cats. I'm allergic. I like cats, I'm just allergic. So you got bad blood. Like that Taylor Swift song. Yeah, I'm hoping Turtle Rock is the last pendant. I'm hoping I find some bow in here. Hot dog dogs? You mean like actual hot dogs? Or what? It's a very interesting sentence. Or do you mean like long-shaped dogs. Hell yeah, Nightmare. Shit, I don't remember fighter sword lineups. I think I'm a pixel too high. Yeah, okay. Turtle Rock, Last Pendant, and Bow on Pedestal. Now that'd be fucked up. I also still need Eastern Big Key. I have no Ice Small Keys, that's pretty shitty. The Celeste All Hearts run, I got a 30-32 real time. Against our big key. With no small keys, I'm gonna just fall down. 332 real time, like a 319 in game or something like that. 672 deaths, maybe. I ended up cutting stream then, and then I went to I did something, and then they were gonna race any percent, and I was like, sure, I'll race, but I didn't want to like load up stream. I was really tired at that point, so if the run was gonna be bad, I was just gonna forfeit and go to sleep. So I didn't stream it, I just recorded it, and I ended up getting a 3.5 minute any percent PB. So I'm 6th on the leaderboard in 90% now, which is pretty cool. Eastern, nah. I was hoping that map. If I find a map for Eastern Turtle Rock, that will also give me the definitive information I need. I had a 48-13 in game for any percent, and I got a 44-57 in game in my run last night. So both of my Celeste runs were good. Pretty sick. And Rudy Zach with the $9.99 sub for 5 months in a row. The big boy rolling deep sub. Thank you very much, Rudy. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well, my dude. GT small key. I got plenty of GT smalls. I can just go straight upstairs. I also need a sword still. I'm rolling in the fighter sword. Half magic's always good. Does streaming pay me enough to pay my bills? Yeah. If it didn't, I wouldn't be streaming as my main source of income, probably. When are we getting a pug? I should have used bombos, but it's fine. It's
Water bill paid.
Water bill paid. Yo, Nate, thanks for paying my water bill, dude. I appreciate it a lot. I have a part-time job. I do not currently. I've thought about it just to supplement income.
Give him a shoulder massage. No. No.
But I don't really need it.
How's the new computer?
It's fantastic.
Good.
You know what's really nice? Not having to worry about my computer not turning back on after I turn it off.
Yeah?
Can you
Yeah,
believe
dude.
that that's a nice thing to not have to worry about?
You know, it's just like one of those things that you think you could take for granted, but sometimes you just can't.
Yep. Is that my boyfriend? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We've been living together for almost a year.
Almost a year.
We couldn't be happier.
Listen to I-8 he never tells a lie.
Not once. Oh god.
I would be a good grandpa. What the heck is that supposed to mean?
Well, Kelsey's my grandma.
Oh.
So you're the grandpa, I guess.
Oh, okay.
They call me Honest Pie.
Do they?
When are you gonna sue Honest Tea for stealing your brand name? Smooth Daddy Andy, hell yeah.
I got some cookies. I put them on the counter.
Hell yeah.
I got a box of cookies.
There are some cookies in the 70 or the 305 lounge or whatever it's called.
705.
705, that's what it is. I was like 705, wait. It's on the 3rd floor. Maybe it's 305. But there are some Valentine's Day cookies.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I got too. I got a box of them.
The one I ate said True Love, LUV.
Nice. So it's like those little like hard candies, except for cookies. With like the Valentine's messages on like be mine.
Yeah, they were homemade cookies, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow, nice.
They looked homemade anyways.
Yeah.
Yo, a sword. I don't have a sword on my tracker. How's the sea treating me? Pretty good, Sarah. Pretty good.
Dude, have you seen... I saw this thing today. Stay Hydrated bot.
Oh yeah, you never... Dude, it has affiliate.
Yeah, I know it has partner.
It has partner now?
I think so.
I don't think it has partner.
Oh.
It's live 24/7. It just replays the same, like, hydration...
Dude, it's great. I was laughing so hard. It's amazing.
I banned it in my chat.
Right.
Mostly because somebody put it in my stream without saying anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and that anybody can call it to your stream, so I was like, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, they should change that.
But it's funny. It's like, hey, you've been streaming for 1 hour. Be sure that you have ingested 4 ounces of water.
It was great.
Yo, freaking Zach has the stay hydrated emote. Hell yeah.
Nice, dude.
Hell yeah. Stay high bottle.
Stay high bottle. That's amazing.
I gotta go practice for tonight.
Nice, dude.
Here's
All our
your
bills are
monthly
getting paid. This is
electricity
great.
bill. GL with the rest of the run.
Yo, Fantalis, thanks for the 500 biddies. Good luck with the practice. Good luck with your match tonight, dude. Imagine paying $5 for your electric bill a month.
Holy crap.
Could you imagine, though?
The 49ers signed what's his name?
Freaking Garoppolo or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see the NBA shit that happened today?
Yo, my God.
The Cavs traded everyone.
Cleveland went
Cleveland's just like, we don't need a bench anymore. Here you go.
Dude, Garoppolo got $137 million.
Yep. Dude, Kirk Cousins is gonna get fucking paid. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be not worth it. It's gonna be Joe Flacco 2.0. And it's gonna be hilarious. Not saying Kirk Cousins is bad, but he's he's gonna be very overpaid once he gets his paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Flacco did win the Super Bowl, so.
Yes.
As much as I hate him.
He performed well when he had to.
Yeah.
And then just completely like laid an egg on everything else.
which
is expected.
I'm completely okay with it too. He got Tyrod Taylor a ring, so I don't really care.
Yeah. That's it.
That's exactly what is happening. He wants the money to himself, but now I'm staying here, so the more money you guys give, the more I know goes straight to the bills and not to his wallet.
Yeah, thanks for the 2 bits, 54. Dude, saying 54 is actually really weird.
54?
Like, it just comes out of your mouth, like, unnaturally.
The Nintendo 64?
What's that, silly Kyle? I'd be jealous of my boyfriend, too. He's got it pretty good. What do I want to do?
See if you want to grab food later.
I think I'm doing anything else.
Okay.
Also, I'm not going to be here.
Here is more bill money.
Ditching me for a girlfriend?
We're going to Chattanooga.
But I'm your boyfriend.
I mean, you can come too if you want. You're tearing this family apart!
Wow, our relationship just started today and now it's already over.
It's already over. Mushrooms, fuck. Okay.
Yo, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Amazon.
I prefer to pay your bills with Amazon's money.
Jay Craze with the 6 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Appreciate the... Thank you for helping me pay my bills with Amazon's money. Yo, if you have Twitch Prime, you should give me your Twitch Prime sub because it really helps me out. Alright, thanks.
Chattanooga's cool.
What is Twitch Prime, you ask? Well, let me tell you. What sword do I have? I have the Tempered Sword. It's a level 3 sword. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch. And you get 1 free sub you can use on any streamer like me every month.
It's free money.
It's literally free money.
Sometimes Twitch has sale on money too.
Yeah, sometimes they have a sale on money.
Did you see Twitch updated their terms of service today?
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah.
After the shit that went down with whoever that dude is.
Oh, you're talking about
like Scrubsy or whatever.
Oh,
the fuck his name
okay.
is.
So there was something else that I didn't know about then, because I was thinking of
This dude basically said that depression is fake, and he would encourage anyone that says they want to kill themselves to kill themselves, and then congratulate them for not doing it. Which is real good.
That's great.
Yo, Sky Gears with the Twitch Prime
I
sub.
think it was out. I think the terms of service needed updating, or not. The community guidelines needed updating, anyways.
Yes,
It's almost been a year, and IRL streaming has become a much more like
Gray
prominent
area.
thing, and the terms of service or the guidelines didn't cover it at all.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub, Sky Gears. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Thanks for giving me free money.
Keep giving them free money. It really helps me out.
It really helps us out. Please keep our relationship thriving.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'll find something. I'll figure out my own dinner.
I should turn my light on. It's getting dark. Sort of. I really wanted that money. No, IRL totally would be a thing still, but they just need to, like... Enough stuff has slid under the radar, or to, like, happen with no, like, noticeable repercussions that, like, when something finally bad happened, like, this dude going off about how depression and anxiety aren't real things. likes a lot of people, and that's bad from, like, a Twitch point of view. Yo. Assess, welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Give my boy Nate a big ol' thank you. Welcome to the Pug Farm, Assess. Yo, thanks, Sky Gears. I'm glad my speech was convincing enough. And yo, Zelda, glad you're liking the randomizer stuff. I'm glad you like the SGQ run. That's probably my favorite run I've ever done. Glad you enjoyed you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the 1-bit Slayer. Now that my boyfriend's gone, you can use this 1-bit for whatever you want. Thanks, man. It really helps me out. I can't wait to splurge. How's the tourney going? I'm 2-0 so far. Yo, what's up, Barca? How you doing, dude? Should have received a notification. What just hit me? On my Discord? I have streamer mode on, so I don't get Discord pings while I'm streaming. Which is kind of shitty, but I don't like getting random pings while I'm streaming. For the Twitch service. I don't know about easily, Zombie Fart. So the way it's gonna be, it's like 5 weeks of Swiss, and the top 5... wow, if this isn't a small key, I'm stuck in here. It's like 5 weeks of Swiss. I did get Desert Small Key in here, so hopefully that'll lead to something. There'll be like 7 5-0s or something like that, so those all make top 8, and then there's going to be one person from the 4-1s that makes it out of a qualifier race or something like that, which is nuts. So... so it's going to be really hard to make brackets. I'll be like, if I make brackets and then lose my next match, I'll be completely fine with how I perform. But yeah, lose and you're like in a real shitty situation. This is just practice. The way Swiss works is you get 1 match a week. And then once all the races for the week are done, they update all the standings and then repair. You always get paired up with someone with the same record as you. 208 people signed up. So with the 2-0s, there should be 54 people that are 2-0. The only shitty thing about this style is, like, because only 8 people make it out, if you lose 2 matches, you literally have 0 reason to play your matches anymore. Ice Rod. Did I not open the other chest? Ice Rod also doesn't help me at all right now. I did. Eastern's been checked a long time ago. There's a couple things I can do. Yeah, for John, that's also true. Yo, holy shit, Destalot with the sub. Thank you very much, bud. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to Pug Farm. Hope you're doing well. Destalot is a super long time viewer from back in the old days. Thank you very much, Destalot. I appreciate it a lot. So I haven't done Catfish. I still haven't done Waterfall Cave. So we're gonna do that. There's one... I mean, it gives people, you know, the experience of playing in a tournament setting. A lot of people like to do their matches still. Some people definitely don't. But some people like to do it just to get the practice in like a more high-pressure situation than they're normally in. Well, yeah. Well, this tournament is basically like filler tournament before the spring randomizer tournament starts. So they wanted it to be a quick format, so 5-week Swiss into a top 8 is a relatively quick format. We're not on Turtle Rock map yet, right? Nope. Okay, so I still don't know what it is. Still don't have access to Meyer. Pod is fully checked as much as I can do. All the book stuff is done, minus learning what Pedestal is. Easy level 4 gold sword. Shit. Oh yeah, the red crystals are what we call good crystals. In the vanilla game, there's the super bomb that you can get to get gold sword and silver arrows, and that's unlocked once you get crystals 5 and 6. Those are the two things that trigger the super bomb being in the shop. So because of that, Randomizer made it so that getting crystals 5 and 6 unlocks the super bomb, which gives you 2 items that are just in a chest there. Yo, what's up, Ova? Jorah's Mask is a good video game. I'm assuming V29 is more of like a quality of life update. Like fixing some bugs. But I don't know. I don't know too much about V29. Yeah, Skullwoods and Meyer both have enough keys in their own dungeons to not need any external keys from chests. Which should you do? I don't know, dude. Whichever one you're feeling. You should stream whatever you want to stream. Dude, the pod lock is interesting. I don't know, the pod lock, like, it sucks, but it's also like your own fault if it happens to you. I guess. I don't know. I don't have sympathy for pod lockers. So, I don't know how I should do this, honestly. If I should have opened that chest or not. I don't know. I mean, obviously, numbers-wise, I would never open that chest before going to the back, but I guess because I still need one small key to get to the boss. So hopefully it's in here, but please click the 2. Thank you. When did I decide I could make a living? It wasn't really like I decided I could. It was I had recently moved to Wisconsin, and I had enough money saved up to where like I used to work retail management, which I love immensely for whatever reason. And so when I moved, I was gonna have to like a lot of places I could call and be like, you know, hey, I have a lot of retail management experience. Like, do you guys have any job openings? Whatever. There's the bow. But for the most part, a lot of places like that, you know, want to see you in person before anything else. So I don't live in Wisconsin. I used to. But so when I moved out there, I was like, okay, I can look for some jobs while I'm out here. But while I'm out here, I can at least, you know, try streaming and see how it goes. Because I had never really streamed consistently. Working retail management job is super inconsistent hours, super inconsistent schedule. So some weeks I'd be able to stream a lot, and some weeks I wouldn't stream at all, because of how like tiring the job can be. So I'd never really streamed consistently in my entire streaming career up to that point. So I was like, hey, let's try it, let's see what happens. Because I would always float between like, I don't know, 60 and 100 subs, depending upon how active I was streaming in certain times of the year. And so I started quote-unquote full-time streaming in October of 2016, and when I started streaming, or when I started full-time streaming, or streaming more consistently with more of a, you know, I want to see how much money I can make from this point of view. There's no key here. Fuck me, dude. Alright, well, we got the bow, so that's good. I started at like 66 subs or something like that, and I peaked at 900 before, or 910 before the end of last year. So I've seen a pretty significant amount of growth in the last year. So can only go up from here. Even if I've settled at like 600-ish or so, you know, 550 sub increase in a year is still a shitload, and makes me believe that I can turn this into something bigger. Did GDQ help my revenue? AGDQ not so much. SGDQ definitely helped bump me a little bit. I don't think races are ever gonna be good, like, exposure situations. Like, me having a solo run at SGDQ 2017 is what made that run a lot bigger for me, because as a race, especially a randomizer race where me and Chris aren't talking, you don't really get to show your personality. People are just seeing like the raw gameplay, which is good in some situations, but also like you don't attract as many viewers that way. Where like if you're personable, you have a good, you know, streaming personality or whatever, it can definitely draw the viewers a lot more. So like the rando race, I got, you know, a couple hundred followers maybe, but the week of my SGDQ run, I think I got like 3,000 followers or something like that, just from the run. Yeah, I don't really like GDQ runs. I definitely view as a sort of, you know, I get to play a game on the big stage, and maybe it'll help my stream a little bit. But like the amount of help that normally gives is super low. So like, you know, people that go in with the expectation that my stream is gonna blow up after my GDQ run is pretty bad. Like, you know, it may help like right after the GDQ boost a little bit, but like more than that, like you're expecting too much, and you shouldn't be doing it for anything more than just the charity and helping raise money. Yo, what's up, Nazi? How you doing, bud? Yeah, especially that SGDQ run. I felt a lot of the runs up to that. Play Rocket League, I do. I've been playing Rocket League since like August of 2015. Yeah, the Speed Gamers they're good and bad, honestly. So they're good because they definitely expose you to a broader audience, but at the same time, like, if I'm streaming this during the day, I'm competing with speed gaming for viewers, essentially, which is kind of shit. But it's not the worst thing, but it definitely helps. It also can definitely hinder. I don't know what would be faster at this point for me to get Eastern. Like, I don't know which one it is. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check Fat Fairy either way. Yeah, 17 hammer hits or 4 bombs. So Helmasaur's Mask has 17 health. Bombs do 4 damage, and hammer hits do 1. So, or it's 5 bombs, I guess. I didn't use bombs. There used to be a strat where you combo bombs with the hammer, but the bombs are just too slow. I used bombs as a kid, though. I didn't know that you could use the hammer until I watched the speedrun. I was a bomb boy. Bombs are not faster at all. Bombs are 100% slower than using the hammer. But yeah, I've been a Grand Champ every season since season 2. I didn't get Platinum in season 1 because I lost it on the last day of the season, but the Eastern map, I can see what it is. Oh baby. Oh baby. Let's take a look. No! No! Shit. I saw that Trox didn't either, Dazzy. I didn't get my Season 6 title until the day before the season ended. But I also, like, I don't know. I didn't play Rocket League too much Season 6, I don't think. And I definitely didn't, like, actively try hard in ranked. No, Turtle Rock is a pendant. But I don't have the Eastern big key, so I can't beat Eastern. But I only ever really seriously tried to grind ranked for the last like month or so. I was stuck in like Champion 2, Champion 3 hell for most of the season because I started super late. How many TR items left? 2. As you can see from the chest counter at the top. There's the vanilla big key chest, and then there's the boss. I don't know if I saved. Like, what do I even have left? Honestly, the difference between Diamond 3 and, like, Champion 1 or 2 is just consistency. Like, a lot of the times the mechanical skill is there for the most part. But like, the difference is just how regularly you can play well in a given game. Whereas as you get into the higher champs, that's when you're actively, like, you know, improving your gameplay, playing well with teammates. Yeah, positioning too. Positioning, decision making is also a factor, but a lot of the times it's just consistency and mechanical skill. Or the two, like, major things that are lacking at the lower ranks. That's kind of how it was when I first picked it up, Sarah. It was like, there was like, I don't know, probably like 12 of us that all bought the game at the same time, and we would just do in-house 4v4s, and then like everyone dropped it after a couple weeks, except for like myself, Ivan, Solidus, and Zanskar. And then we all played a little more to like actually try and get better. And then everyone else kind of faded and I didn't. That was always a big, like, I played a ton of sports in high school. I was always a huge sports nerd. Like, I was, before speedrunning, I was that nerd that would, like, get the new Madden game every year and go hard in Madden and shit. I never got super into FIFA, but a bunch of my friends did, so I played FIFA sometimes. But yeah, so Rocket League was like a perfect, like, mix of sports game and like individual play game where they're like, I don't know, it just grabbed me real hard. We didn't actually. I just heard that Lawler was from Wisconsin, and I was like, yo, shit, same, let's play sometime and maybe we'll like talk and meet up or some shit. And that was it. That's how that happened, Dazzy. I just found out that we lived close to each other. We were like 25 minutes away from each other back when I lived in Wisconsin. Alright, so we're gonna try this out. If it's not here, I legitimately don't know where else I should go. There's one chest in Castle Tower still that I can go to after this, I suppose. Whew, thank God it wasn't that last chest in Turtle Rock. It owned Pedestal and Meyer. It didn't even go into Meyer. But yeah, I used to play for the Dazzies esports organization back in what, RLCS season 3. I think we ended up peaking at like number 11 in NA, which wasn't very good. Yeah, what's up, Kelsey? We severely underperformed in the RLCS qualifiers, though. But I wasn't playing. So it was clearly because I wasn't playing that we freaking lost to some shitty team. How is Bar, Kelsey? I don't know. I think we or the team just kind of like lost focus leading up to RLCS. Wasn't taking it seriously enough. All the chips and hummus, hell yeah. So we had a roster change pretty close to the RLCS qualifiers, and I think they just didn't play enough together. Next tourney thing is next week. I got my match out of the way early this week. Not Wednesday evening. Okay. Are you sure? You don't want me to do my next tournament match on Valentine's Day night? If you look at older top teams, I know, right? I'm excited for some meat. Can't wait to put meat in both of our mouths at the same time. If you look back at the older Rocket League tournaments, Bagak, like the Grand Champ skill from 2015 is like diamond now. Like, the play is just terrible. Like, in perspective, comparing now to then. So back then, like, you know, the mechanics weren't super good, the play wasn't as fast, so playing with a permanent goalie wasn't, like, the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna put meat in Kelsey's mouth, and Kelsey's gonna put meat in my mouth at the same time. And we're gonna enjoy it immensely. Medium rare. Not quite raw. Can we film it? Sure. If you get your steaks medium, Oh, medium rare is perfect for steaks. One of my friends in high school used to get steaks well done, and I'd be like, why? Why would you pay like 20 bucks, 30 bucks for a steak if you're just gonna freaking destroy it by getting it fucking well done? It's unacceptable. Oh no, he's still a friend. He's just a friend who wastes money on steak when he goes and gets it at restaurants. I live on the edge. Yo. Realisticity, I think, with the Twitch Prime sub. Shit. I wasn't paying attention to how quickly they spawn. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoyed the new emotes. Thank you very, very much for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Speaking of jerky, I bought 3 pounds of beef jerky today. So that's gonna be fun. I had a voucher. It was like $50 of $50 of beef jerky for 25. So I ended up spending $45 on 3 pounds of beef jerky, which isn't terrible. I don't even have it yet, Kelsey. It won't be here for a little bit. Yo, PB Power with the 2 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much for the support, bud. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Yo, give me them boots. I'm just gonna eat all 3 pounds at once, Kelsey, and then come over to your house, and then you can just listen to me in pain. How's that sound? Basically pooping in my bed. Oh no, my jaw would be fucked. My entire body would just be like, please stop. I would literally just poop out bricks and meat. Holy moly, bag of olives. I can see where the boots were in this seed. I just need to get the seed number again. Nutrition experts recommend that at least half of our daily greens come from whole grain products. Yo, can someone type this in chat for me? 418. Oh shit. 418-679-336. Oh shit. No. 8675309. Yo, thanks, Ivan. 418-679. Is that what I said? 418-679-336. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at where this shit was. Generate. Cool seed, right? Haha! Peg. Pegasus boots were... That's wrong. That says Hype Cave middle left. 418-679-336. That must not be the right seed. Hold on. Thought I had this going by date. Sort by date. Yeah, what the hell? 418-679-336. What the fuck? Oh, Keysanity was off for some reason. Okay, hold on. Boots. Boots were a Misery Mire, Compass Chest. So where was Ether? Ether was in Ganon's Tower. Dark Magician Room, bottom right. Cool. And that's everything that's worth anything. Let's see where the shovel was. Probably in Ganon's Tower. Yup. Shovel was Big Key Room on the left in GT. Well, it just, like, normally it keeps Keysanity there for me, but it just undid it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Okay. I'm not sure what I want to do next, but I do need to use the bathroom. So, I'll be back momentarily. Hold tight, everyone.